Shalom, 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 Israel. Back at it again. This is an in-transit video. Before I begin anything, I want to say, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekahak Badash. Shalom and salutations and great honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. They rule well. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai bless their spirits. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatam. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders and the prophets and the teachers and the evangelists of Great Millstone who continue to make the sacrifice to teach the 100% truth under the elder apostles of GMS. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatam. Shalom to the speckled bird, confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video. And like I said, this is an in-transit video on my way to the camp. And I wanted to speak about being called into this ministry. Now, Elder Apostle Gabar goes into this a lot, being called in this ministry. And very grateful for his sacrifices and his lessons, as well as the other elder apostles on down of Great Millstone. And for those who have seen me do the in-transit video, you know, I try to stay consistent every week with it. This is a quick lesson on, well, I'm not going to say lesson, just a quick talk on being called into this ministry. Now, I forgot the saying exactly, but to sum it up, it's a lot to a little. So a lot of people are called into this ministry, but a little are chosen. And chosen is another way of saying elect. Chosen is also another way of saying the remnant of Israel. This is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's 144,000, 1/3 out of the 2/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. And these 12 tribes of Israel are the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Now, out of these 12,000, there are going to be many out of each tribe that are called to teach and preach, but there are also going to be a few out of that will be the elect. So it's about enduring into the end as well. So before I begin, also want to say shalom again and Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. You know, sometimes it's been busy weeks where, you know, I can start off with listening to certain lessons to write down and you know, things get busy sometimes, so it's hard. You know, Abarakazad, Spirit beyond me, I could do another video about staying in the spirit. It's important. And Elder Ariyah was just talking about GMS Dallas, was just talking about how you know, what you say out your mouth can project, and you know, what you think, it will put it, you know, you can manifest. Yahweh Shai told us that as well. When you have faith, you know, when you build your faith, that you can move a mountain. You know what I mean? I know that may be hard for some to understand, but it's true. That Yahweh Shai, you know, never lied. He's not a man that should lie. Nor is his father. Roughly paraphrasing, but I don't think, you know, nor is his father's part of that. But anyway, let's get some scriptures real quick. This is Hebrews 9:15, and it reads, "And for this cause he is the mediator of of the New Testament, that by means of death for the redemption of transgressions that were under the first testament, they that are called may receive the promise of eternal inheritance. Eternal inheritance is those blessings that Isaac gave to his son Jacob. He also gave his other son Esau blessings too, but it's not the eternal inheritance that Jacob is to receive. And this is one of the reasons why Jacob and Esau are perpetual enemies, even though they're brothers, because Yahweh and Yahushua set it up to be that way. And Yahweh and Yahushua controls and does what he wants to do. So it's ignorant for anyone, or silly, or I'm going to use the word goofy, to even, sadish is another word, light-minded as well, to go against the scriptures, because you're going against, it's like what the scriptures say with sin. When you sin, you're killing yourself, roughly paraphrasing. Wow, the hell was that? I don't know if you've seen that on the camera. Exodus 40:3 and Exodus 16:33 are good precepts for Hebrews 9:15. Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. So the ones that don't, because we are a peculiar people, we are the chosen people of Yahweh and Yahushua. Now a certain amount of people are called, like I said, and then there's a smaller amount of that certain amount that is chosen. So being called is one thing, being woke is one thing, but being part of the elect is another. Being part of the elect is the final stage of you actually meeting Yahushua when he comes back, and that's a beautiful thing. This is why myself can't speak for others on it, but I pray to be part of that hopeful elect, to get those eternal blessings, to be that first fruit, to meet Yahushua, to do the work, to be crowned, to have the powers, to have rulership. You know, even though all Israel will be saved to have those things, it's better when I get it first time around, because there's a great destruction and death that must come to Babylon, which is America, and to the people of Babylon in the world. And 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. So, you definitely don't want to be part of that number. But we can tell, just by seeing and watching and paying attention, watching, basically. Because we're at the end. Who majority of the 2/3 are going to be, because of their actions and how they think and how they carry themselves. So, definitely Yahweh and Yahushua is going to destroy them. And it's obvious. It's the ones that you pray that the Lord doesn't take the spirit away from you, and you go and take your hand off the plow and you don't continue on with the work and endure to the end, is where you become part of those 2/3 too. So you can be called into this ministry, and you can fall out, and falling out, especially in this time, is most likely going to be destruction. So, you can be called into this, but still be part of the 2/3, the majority factor that the Most High is going to destroy, and then have them be reborn. So, why not practice the righteous acts now and get it right to the best of your ability? Therefore, you know what I mean? You see all the great things that are going to happen, and enjoy all the beautiful things that's about to happen for Israel. This is why all the other nations hate you, because of your blessings, your internal inheritance that you are to receive. And it's going to happen just as all the prophecies have happened. So is that. First Peter 1 and 2, Titus 1 and 1 are good precepts. It's a lot. I'm driving crazy. I had to catch myself here. You know, and I don't recommend, you know, you trying to drive and you know, teach at the same time or speak. You know, that could be a dangerous situation at times, so you got to be careful about what you're doing. So I'm just chill for a quick minute. My next scripture I had was Isaiah 48 and 12, and it, roughly paraphrasing, reads, "Heaven, hearken unto me, O Jacob, and Israel, my called. I am he, I am the first, I also am the last. The Alpha and Omega is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai." And this is who you come to. This is who you pray to. This is where your belief system starts with, but it begins with fear. Fear is the beginning of knowledge, of wisdom. Roughly paraphrasing, I think Psalms 111 and let's see, 10 or 11, something like that. But you know, this is something that's very, very serious. Life. This can mean your life. You know what I'm saying? Keeping or gaining. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai said, who the world calls JC, that trying to save your life, you'll lose it. Roughly paraphrasing, and trying to and to lose your life, you will gain it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's about the time. This is the time of you know, going hard or being hot and praising the names of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, because their names, number one, is worthy to be praised. And truthfully, there's nobody else that's going to be able to save you and get you out of the situations that you're going to be in Jacob's trouble, which is very near because of the time we're in. If you can't see it, then most likely you wasn't called, and the Lord doesn't want you to see it, you know, because it starts there, being called, waking up, you know. Deuteronomy 32, 39, Revelation 1 and 17, and Revelation 22 and 13 are good precepts. And you know, I'm not an expert on, you know, pulling up precepts, but you know, I study to get that, you know what I mean? So, you know, the Wadi Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, just for me to have some understanding of what I do understand, and you know, with the elder apostles on down of GMS, who have allowed me to who have spreaded this knowledge that I could learn and understand what I understand. Very grateful. I got one more. Romans 8:28. "And we know that all things work together for the good to them that love the Most High, to them who are the called according to his purpose." So that means so much, because you know, everybody has a purpose that Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai brings, or you know, brings back on this earth, because you're reincarnated over and over again after a certain amount of time. I think three generations, I believe. So you know, your spirit comes back. This is why there's so many spirits here now, and things are the way they are, because great judgment is about to happen for a lot of these spirits to be judged, with a good judgments or bad judgments, either or. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, the purpose is what Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai said to be, and he has already ordained what was going to happen from the beginning. That's why he tells you he's the beginning and he's the ending. He's the what's his I forgot the name. Hold on. What is it? Ancient spirits, ancient of days, meaning there's no beginning, no end. He exists. So, you know, we're coming into that time where Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai is about to show his last prophecies to the world. And people are going to recognize now, whether they want to acknowledge or recognize then, it's about to happen now. And, you know, the ones who are called, especially for the ones who are chosen, are looking forward to this day because this is something that they've been studying and praying and waiting for. So, you know, getting close, man. I've been rocking Desire Edified with that quick lesson. I wanted to stop and be careful because I felt I was doing too much. So, with that, I'm going to say, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem B'Kahak Radash. Shalom again, and salutations and double honors. They rule well, the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down. And I want to say this too because I'm just I learned this song from Elder Kazak of GMS Mississippi, formerly of GMS Chicago. Great brother, love listening to his lessons. And it's how it goes is Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahad. Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahad. Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Ahad. So with that, you know what I'm saying? Is, you know, saying that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and Israel are one. So I've been rocking you edify with the lesson, man. And again, till next time, I say shalom.